Yeah, that's where they originated from.
Okay.
And we're hearing...
But Abuja has been a good ground for them.
Yes, but they don't own the facility. They play in the national stadium.
So maybe it's pretty expensive.
I think it's in the vein of getting their own ground, and ensuring that they own the property so they can make use of it in various ways. We remember a couple of weeks back, Lagos Islanders, announced that they'll be playing their games, on the island, in a facility where they will be able to manage also
their own facility.
Their own facility. So I think it's good because it's showing that teams are beginning to take professionalism as something key, and of course
they are owning their facilities, which is good for the game.
Exactly. It allows you to be able to control the crowd, know who you're coming in with, and of course you can begin to bring up some side attractions that would help fans want to come into stadium. And of course security has been a major challenge in sports in Nigeria, and of course when you have your own facility you can also manage that, and it will encourage both sponsors, corporate organizations, and also even the fans to also want to come out and see the players playing on the field. So I think if they decide to go through with this, it's a very, very fantastic idea. And the fact that another place that is Benue, which has been a state that has been producing a lot of players, will finally have a home ground, and I'm sure they would really see a massive turnout of fans in Benue.
All right, so that's the story around Mark Mentors. What other stories do we have for us today? What's happening? A little bit of sad news. Salamo to Maiga of FIBA Africa.
Yes.
Passed on at the age of 62.
62.
Sad way to end 2014.
Yes, very, very sad. When we all begin to think about the turkey and the chicken, unfortunately, we lost someone. She's the president of the legal, committee of the FIBA, Africa. She was a professional, although she's from Niger, by birth, but she played for Mali. She played for 13 years, 1967 to 1980, for the team, and it's so sad. She was part of the International Olympic Committee, and also the secretary of the Mali Basketball Federation. She was one of the people who helped Mali in participation at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. So she's been a big part of administration when it comes to basketball in Africa. Unfortunately, she's gone. Okay,
let's talk about Baldwin. What's the story around Baldwin?
Baldwin he is now the new coach of the Philippines. Baldwin has a fantastic record of being the most decorated, the most decorated coach, in New Zealand. He's from New Zealand, and he has coached a lot of countries. When you look at his CV, he led New Zealand to the 2001 FIBA Asian Championship, Oceania Championship, and also he led New Zealand to the semi-finals of the 2002 FIBA World Cup. I remember they defeated Russia and they lost to Yugoslavia in the semi-finals, and they beat they played USA too along the way in that championship. So he has a very good record when it comes to basketball internationally, and of course he has coached a lot of things from Lebanon, to Jordan, and a host of them. So it's good that he's getting the job, and of course his goal he has said is to qualify Philippines for the Olympics. The Philippines haven't been in the Olympics since 1972, so it's going to be a very huge task. Yeah, for him. But his experience, he's been with the team for 2 years as a consultant, so he knows most of the players and even the coaching style. So it's just for him to be able to blend in, and all his experience will definitely have to come to the fore at this point.
Okay, before we talk about the NBA fixtures for tonight, just spend a minute. Anderson Varejao, what was the story around him?
He's a very blow for the Cleveland Cavaliers, the team
the
that
NBA.
LeBron James plays for.
His new team.
Yes,
old team and then new team.
But unfortunately, Varejao suffered a torn Achilles tendon.
Wow.
That's one injury no sportsman wants to suffer. So it's going to be out
for a long time.
Yes, for the rest of the season.
Wow.
But it's a big blow for the
season is just
Cavaliers.
starting, and then somebody's already out.
Exactly. The big blow is that he's the #1 true center for the Cavs. They don't have someone who has that big frame. That can.
So you see this hurting their chances of winning?
It's going to really hurt them, but they have someone in Tristan Thompson, who can fill in, but he's not a true center. He doesn't have that skill set as a center. He's a better player on the power forward, position. And of course, they have Lou Amundsen, also there, and Brendan Hayward to support, but he's not strong enough. So they are looking at buying, other players from other teams, and we're hearing that they've set their eyes on Timo Musgrave and Costa Kufos of Memphis Grizzlies.
Okay, fixtures for today, Christmas Day fixtures in the NBA. You can run through for us very quickly, Femi.
Yes, the game you've seen first,
Oklahoma City Thunder
and the San Antonio Spurs is on at the moment, and the Oklahoma City Thunder are leading by 3 points, 50-47. It's halftime in that game. We'll see how it all ends at the end of the day. One has been decided is the Washington Wizards 102 over the New York Knicks, 102-91. Miami, LeBron James will be going back
to his old club,
to Miami for the first time.
Cleveland Cavaliers against Miami Heat.
He's expecting mixed reactions because no one expected him to leave. Also, the LA Lakers and the Chicago Bulls is a twist of two, where Gasol is now playing for the Chicago Bulls. He was formerly with the LA Lakers, and Carlos Boozer, who was with the Chicago Bulls, is now on the 10th of the LA Lakers. So it's going to be two former players going head-to-head in that one. But the Lakers won their last game, surprisingly, defeating the next team I want to talk about, the Golden State Warriors, who are the best team in the NBA as at now. They ended their 16-game winning streak of 6 games too. So it's going to be a very, very close match between the Golden State Warriors and the LA Clippers. But if you ask me, I think the Golden State Warriors look good to get this one.
All right, let's close the show now because my producer said our time is up. But I want to close it this way. I want to close it by reading a tweet from our friend from the United Kingdom, Oba Adeola Amokomowo. And it says, Merry Christmas to all you guys on Sports Tonight. And it says, I hope that the National Sports Commission has responded to the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation's request regarding the African Championship in Egypt next year. We are still waiting for the response. But I'm sure that the National Sports Commission will do what is right. They will do the needful. That's how we wrap it up on Christmas Day. Thank you for watching Sports Tonight. It's been a special edition, and we will do it again tomorrow. Join us then. Bye-bye now.